Hello and welcome to another NerdChat Spotlight. Was I right about the Green Ranger thing? Tell me in the comments below because I'm sure someone might be. I don't know yet. I hope I was because I would feel really stupid if I didn't. Anyways, so this video is about Tommy Oliver, the Green Ranger, the first Green Ranger. For the Mighty Morphin series only had one, but Tommy is one of the most important, if not arguably the most important Power Ranger. He's been plenty of them, but he was a concept introduced to the show that none of us were really ready for, but it was a very welcome change. So let's go over his first appearance. We first see Tommy when he competes against Jason in a karate tournament, and it shows us how impressive he is as a martial artist. Rita, as she's always plotting to take down the Power Rangers, takes notice of Tommy. And we learn that she has the 6th power coin, which has been in Rita's possession the entire time. And she gets the idea to make her own Power Ranger in order to defeat the other ones. On his way home, Tommy is ambushed by a putty patrol, and Rita tells Tommy that she has chosen him and takes him back to her moon base. Afterwards, Tommy is then brainwashed to be completely loyal to Rita and hate the Power Rangers. Tommy is then given the 6th power coin and becomes the Green Ranger. He is a foe unlike anything the Rangers ever fought before. Rita's monsters are usually just, terrifying and rely on brute strength. They're large monsters. But the Green Ranger was different. He was not only more powerful than the other Rangers, but he was more skilled. With Jason being the only one even coming close to compete, but Tommy, he still wasn't even near Tommy's level. He was still completely outmatched. Tommy is given the power coin, the 6th power coin of the Dragon Zord. With this coin, he becomes a Green Ranger. He's given the Dragon Dagger, which functions also as a flute that he can use to control the Dragon Zord, which is a Zord that rivals the Megazord's power. He is also given the Sword of Darkness. It was a sword that was stolen by Zordon, and unknowing to Tommy, it actually is what's keeping him under Rita's control. With Tommy now possessing a power coin, he's able to enter the command center, where he shuts down Alpha and destroys the console, severing the Rangers' communication with Zordon, making the Rangers alone in the fight with the Green Ranger. Also, since Zordon was the only one that knew what the power of the Sword of Darkness was, they don't know that the secret to freeing Tommy is just destroying the sword. During their first battle with this Green Ranger, he did something that we did not think possible watching the show for the first time. Week after week, we've watched good conquer evil. The Rangers may struggle to beat the villain, but they always do beat the villain. They always come out on top in the end. However, Tommy did the unthinkable. He defeated the Power Rangers. And I remember watching as a kid and being blown away at the fact that the Power Rangers could actually lose. The Rangers do have a second fight with Tommy where they managed to actually drive him off, and it's impressive because they didn't even have Jason with them. Jason had been stuck in an alternate dimension fighting Goldar consistently without his power morpher, and after the Rangers drove him off, the Green Rangers sent there to go kill Jason. They managed to get a lock on Jason's communicator and teleport him back to the command center just before he was struck down by Tommy. Not long after that, the Rangers then again have to go off to defend the city from Goldar, which is all a trap. Goldar was meant to draw out the Megazord, which is solar powered. Rita made an eclipse to dampen the Megazord's power. This also gave Tommy a chance again to get into the command center. The Rangers had been getting close to reestablishing contact with Zordon, and Tommy was going in there again to erase all the progress they had made. But this time, Alpha was ready for him. Alpha put up a force field capturing Tommy, all as far as he knew was the Green Ranger. However, getting caught in the force field allowed a scan to be done where Alpha was able to uncover that it had been Tommy under the mask the whole time. Rita used her magic to release Tommy, and sends him off to go help Goldar to fight the Megazord. With the Megazord's power being dampened by the solar eclipse, the two of them are more than enough to finally destroy the Megazord. When the Rangers return to the command center, Alpha tells him the Green Ranger is Tommy, and he must be under Rita's spell, leading the Rangers to agree that the new mission is now to save Tommy. Tommy uses his dinosaur to terrorize the city. The Rangers attempt to stop him, but without their Zords, they're no match. However, Alpha is finally able to find Zordon, who brings the Megazord back, and tells him that the secret to saving Tommy is to destroy the Sword of Darkness. With the Megazord back at full power, they take down the Dragon Zord and force Tommy into a one-on-one duel with Jason, where Jason destroys the Sword of Darkness, freeing Tommy up from Rita's control. With Tommy feeling remorse for the actions that Rita made him do, Jason asks Tommy if he would join the Power Rangers, which he does. I was originally going to go much more into detail about Tommy's entire Power Ranger career, but that's going to be a really long video if I do. So maybe I'll focus on his other times as Power Ranger later on. But I will do a brief overview of what he did. So he's been a lot of different Power Rangers, and he was a Green Ranger for quite a while. He ended up losing his powers when Rita tried to get revenge on him for, turning against her, even though he was forced to do what he did against his will. He ends up losing his powers, and they are able to get his powers back at a point, because the other Rangers were in trouble, and Zordon was able to give him reserve energy in order to use his coin again. And it lasted for a while, but eventually the powers faded. He, after that, became the White Ranger when Zordon and Alpha tried to make a new Power Ranger. So he, at that point, became the leader of the team because Jason had left. And then he ended up losing those powers eventually. Then they all got their ninja powers, which gave them back their powers of their other powers. So he was the white. He goes Green Ranger, not Green Ranger. Green Ranger again, not Green Ranger. Then he's White Ranger, White Ninja Ranger / White Mighty Morphin Power Ranger because he got that power back. Then those powers all got lost, and then he became the Red Zeo Ranger and led the team again. And then they just kind of stopped using those powers at some point. I don't remember whatever the reason was. And then he was the Red Turbo Ranger for like 5 minutes and passed it on to someone else. And after that, he was gone for a while, but years later he came back as an archaeologist and became the Black Dino Thunder Power Ranger. So he's been around a lot. And then after that, he recently came back. It was like 2 years ago, I think the episode was, where there was an invading army, and the current Power Rangers, the Super Mega Force, they were fighting them, but they weren't enough, and Tommy had assembled all of the other Rangers to come and help, all the previous Power Rangers, so it's a huge Super Mega battle thing. But Tommy is the Green Ranger again, and I don't know why. I don't know why. If someone knows, please tell me in the comments below, because I've been trying to figure it out. I got a page saved on my phone somewhere about a really long theory as to how he has his green powers again. But I'm curious, so if you know, please let me know. But otherwise, that's my video on the Green Ranger, Evil Green Ranger arc. And some other brief history on Tommy, this guy right here. So, if you like this video, check out our other Power Ranger video. I'll have it right here somewhere-ish. I'll have another video here for something. And I'll put a subscribe button just right here somewhere. So, subscribe for more videos like this 2 to 3 times a week. And bye.